Well, there's not many campsites that you can go on. You get this near the beach. I mean, look at that. That's Cromarty's right over there, over that hill. And that's east, right over to Lossiemouth, and we're going to walk over there to the lighthouse in the morning. Right, this is the road to Chanonry Point. People go there with a purpose, to see the dolphins. I know it's not a very good joke, that, is it? Once again, it's windy. I've got the sound muffler on the GoPro. Our caravan sighted over there, so I haven't got far to go. I'm just going to go down there, and then we're going to go on a bit of a ride. Right. Well, I must say, although it's nice, it's very windy. I don't know. I do tend to have trouble with wind, don't I? So this is well, Chanonry Point Golf Club, I would imagine. Very nice round here. Quite flat, but that's the Moray Firth over there. Plenty of light horses on there, look. Yeah. Well, there's a lighthouse at Chanonry Point. See, I'm having trouble with my thumb here. See that there? Keeps, as I'm holding the handlebars here, that gear change knob, it's rubbing the skin off. Well, I've had this trouble on all my bikes. Rear Vulcan, Western Ghost, they've all done the same. I need to grip it further up like that. Suppose I get a slide down there, then it starts touching it. Rubs the skin off. Still, it's no skin off my nose, really. And I've got plenty on that. See, this is one of them blustery, breezy days. I think, why does it blow a lot, the wind? Always seems to be blowing in the same direction from west to east, so we're heading southwest here and it's blowing that way. It's blowing across this road. Now usually you can't find a place to park if you come in a car. If you come in a motorhome, you've no chance. But this time on a Saturday it might be a bit quieter. Won't be staying. Now I don't know. They said there's a good time to see dolphins. I've seen them before, popping up and down, but I don't know. Some big waves there, look. Isn't there? Right. Hang on a minute. Let's just turn it. Yeah, it's probably quieting you down a little bit at this time. People like to come and gaze out at sea. Chanonry Point. Oh, that's a strong left wind. Probably doesn't sound too bad on the camera, because this sound muffler works quite well, really. Oh God! See, when it stops blowing, you can feel the full heat of the sun. It's quite warm. So according to this, it's 22 degrees, which isn't too bad. Now then, you might be asking, do you know where you're going? Well, I'm asking the same question. Well, I know I turn left here. There won't be a car behind me, won't there? Yes. Now then, so turn left here. The A835. And we go down here. And just after this level crossing, I'll indicate now, turn right, so we were up here a few years ago when I had the career of Vulcan e-bike, and I suggested having a ride just there where we've just seen that there's a fish and chip shop there. I said I'll go and get some fish and chips and bring them back in the pannier. Oh no, you can't go there, it's too dangerous, it's a main road. No. But now she says, oh, what's that ride you said you were going on? You go on it. You might as well go now. I think she's glad to see the back of me, don't you? See, I don't know if it won't be any good, this ride. I know there's a lot of uphill to begin with. He looked a bit worse for wear, didn't he? That might be how I feel when I've done this ride. E-bike or not. Well, I have to say, I've still got this bike in tour. And I've done nearly 80 miles on this holiday so far. In fact, I've dropped it down into eco a few times. God. Well, there's one way of keeping your speed down, and that's go up relentless hills like this. Yeah, speed, eh? I always think of Guy Martin and his quest to break records. Yes, the last time we saw a guy was in China, where he was trying to make a documentary. He says the trouble is, no one could understand the word he was saying. That's why he went to China, and they still don't understand him over there. Yeah. What's this place called? Well, that's not it. No, it's further up here yet. Well, I think we're going the right way. Ooh. Yeah, so this should go up at an angle and join another road where I turn left and go down to Avoch, I think. Well, we're flying up here, so I'm on into Mount Pleasant Farm. It's not very pleasant for any pigs who get slaughtered there, is it? Here we are. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Is it? Oh no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Ha! Wrong again. Wrong again. Now I reckon this ride was going to be about 9 miles. So we've done already 4.6. But that didn't include nipping down to Chanonry Point and back, which was probably about 1.5 miles, I would think. So I've probably done about 4 miles every 3.5. Hey up. Is this a car behind me? I could do with the rear view mirror here. Well, I don't know, I hope this is the right road. So I've got the speedo about right now. I've got the clock set right. This is a nice feature, but it did have this feature on that other cyclometer. Tells you how long the front wheel's been turning round. And it's 23 minutes so far. There's somebody else behind me now. Right, I'll just pull in here a little bit. Almost there, they're very courteous, very careful. Now then, what have we got here? Oh yes! Hang on, is this it? Is this the road I'm after? It has to be a proper road junction, this. I'm hoping I'm going to see a sign to the left saying Avoch. Do 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 do. Ooh. Go on there. Oh, Avoch. Oh yes. 1.5 miles. Down here. Oh yes. Going to top gear now. Right, well this is the turning point now. I'm not saying we're halfway there. We're at 5.4 miles. I don't know, I keep hearing things. Is there another car behind me? No, there isn't. It's me. Have you ever wondered about that? Your eyesight? If you don't like looking at something, what do? You can close your eyes and it just goes blank. You can't see a thing. But if you don't like hearing things, like a jackhammer going or a barking dog, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to switch my hearing off. And you just turn your ears off. Can't be done, can it? But I think I know which I'd rather do without. I could happily lose my hearing, but not my eyesight, especially when you've got views like this. And the sun's come out in early. So when you get down in Avoch, you turn left, and then it opens up to a little the road follows the sea. The tide's on its way out, so we might see a little bit of seaweed and stuff. Yep. Postman Pat. Now it does go steeper this, so I've got to be a good boy and keep my speed down. So it's Father's Day approaching. Now the thing is, it'll have come and gone by the time you see this video. And now Matthew reckons he were buying me a tracking device so that Ellen can keep track of me while I'm out on my bike. which would be handy. Hang on a minute. Oh, going uphill again here. Yeah, so I can't understand how I've managed to keep it in tour. I mean, when I'm at home I'm slipping it into sport and even turbo sometimes, but whether my legs have got stronger. See, I set this at 0. Right, I've got 22 miles range. Right, so you see that. So I've done 81 miles on this holiday so far. Yes. So it's Helen's just done a few less than me. Oh, now look at this is steep. Oh, I better keep my brakes on here. This is steep. God. Well, I'm glad I didn't decide to come this way up and back the other way. Imagine pedalling all up here. A lot steeper than the other side. I mean, if you think the brakes are pretty good, let's see what... That's pretty good, isn't it, eh? Mind you, they're not the original disc pads, them. But I weren't really pulling on the levers that hard then. Right, now then, which way are we heading? Due north. I don't know if you can see it. We're heading north now. That's what we should be. Down to this little town. Apparently Penelope Keith, I don't know if she lived here or not, and she wanted to open some sort of coffee shop. I don't know whether she managed it or not, but you know, Penelope Keith, the good life, and for the manny boy. Ah, here we are, look. 20 miles per hour through this town here. Right. Should be so you can see the sea through them houses there. We'll be right at the side of that in a bit. All those of you who like looking at the sea. So that's 7.1 miles. Whoa, I can see there's a fish and chip shop there. I can smell them fish and chips. I think we're having spaghetti and meatballs for tea. See, you can't keep having fish and chips. My belly's put in for its own postcode. It's going bigger and bigger. I'm hoping to lose a bit of weight on this holiday. Keep pedaling and walking. My legs have got stronger because I can go walking now and I don't feel so it's much of an effort. Now this is a bit narrow along here if you're in a motorhome. Meet a big wagon coming the other way. Hey, look at that now. So that seaweed, well, you can see it, can't you? Why did the mermaid blush? Because of seaweed. Some of the Vicar of Dibble's jokes, that. That seaweed isn't there when the tide's in. It must have been it's been all covered up when we came along here, it seems. So way over there, see them little bits of white things over there? One of them is probably our motorhome, I think. Oh no, can it be? Well, that don't make sense. Where's Chanonry Point there? It's hard to see your bearings from here. Well, Chanonry Point's there. Well, that can't be our campsite, can it? It's on the other side, so which campsite is that? And this is a funny little bit of roadway here. So your road, it just comes along like this. And then suddenly, it's got a little kink in it. It goes out like this, and then goes back again. So there's a bit of an old road there. Could have been the old road. Well, why not just do it right through there? It's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? So, you know, I reckoned it were about 9 miles. Well, I've done nearly 8. But I reckon 9 miles from the camp, not going down to Chanonry Point. Well, I'm just getting a little bit of a sweat on here, but nothing much. It's not far enough to take a drink with you. Well, I still can't make head nor tail of that. That looks like the beach that our motorhome's on, but it can't be. I must be imagining things. Oh, somebody's behind me here. We're driving very carefully. Well, you can't just stop to let them pass, can you? You have to wait. Give them a wave. Yeah, wave back there, nice bloke. Here we are. Fortrose and Rosemarket. Please cycle carefully. No burning cars off on your electric quiet bikes that nobody can hear. How can they say electric bikes are too quiet? Aren't all bikes quiet? Yeah, it's funny when you've been riding a bike on the road for a while on tarmac, the tyres take on a sort of a black-grey colour. Well, it's not doing too bad. I've done over 700 miles now with this chain, brake pads and the tyres, and so far nothing. It just keeps working. This keeps I haven't had a puncture, or a famous last words. Won't speak too soon. Ooh, this is unexpectedly steep here. See, when you come along in a motorhome or a car, you just coast up something like this, you don't feel steep. What am I in here? Oh, I'm in eco, no wonder I'm struggling. Oh, it's true, that's better. Back in tour. then it's a bit narrow along here. Cars parked. Fish and chip shops. See, we're dead busy when we came along. We had to stop and let somebody pass. Quietened off a bit now. Hey, what's going on here now? I've always waited to get around this car here. This Fiat Panda. Now I should imagine this motorhome's going to Rosemarket. Oh, I don't know, see what I mean? Get one car parked and everything's gummed up. Hey! Right, so that's where I turn left up there, or right in this case. So he should be turning right shortly. There we are. He's got his indicator on there, look. Nothing behind me. Now this bit is downhill and I'll have the wind behind me. The wind behind me, it's blowed against me. Well, I can't believe that. Which way am I heading now? Southeast. Well, unless it's changed directions. So if he's just booking in, he should be there when we get in. And I'll be going past him on my bike. So you have to just park up and they come over to you. There's no getting out and going into the site office these days. So really speaking, it's better. So I've been pedalling 41 minutes. Somebody behind me again here, you got a minute. Right, now we're turning left here. So we turn up here. This road actually goes right through the camp. I lost the block on my patch with it, doesn't matter. Now then, where is he? Oh, he's gone. Well, perhaps they were wrong. Perhaps he's gone down to Chanonry Point. Hang on a minute, let's go up here. Now, we're out. Yeah, spotted the motorhome. Well, I think we drove up here following this lady on the bike. And there we are, there, look. That's it. See you on the next one then.